Welcome back to another Persona 5 the animation review. Today is episode 4. I'm Justin,
What is up? I'm Logan.
and together we're Couch Talk. As always, Logan is an anime viewer only. I come from the source material, and we're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready?
I am ready.
So, fairly simple episode mostly. We got the calling card in the beginning, which is used to make the palace keeper, in this case Kamoshida, realize that the treasure is real, and it gives it actual physical presence to where it can be stolen. Um, they need to be aware about it. And of course, it's preparation episode to get ready for the palace, or at
You
least in the
about to
beginning
go
part.
in?
So they go like, all right, we got to go to the gun store, buy some toy guns, because you can't buy real guns in Japan. Uh,
Right.
and they like go get some band-aids, basic stuff. Uh,
Gets the
It doesn't really matter because like long as you're in the cognitive world, like they explain later, like long as it's perceived to be real, like
right. It like manifests into
yes.
that world.
And it's like a weird encounter between him and Dr. Takumi, who gives him the strange medicine in the bar. Um,
Here's here's some drugs, kid.
as you do like the thing is like all of them are like side characters, so like if you go to her clinic, you'll become an experiment for her to test all her drugs. Um, Normally it ends up leading to you getting good stuff. Uh, this time, like, of course, they're not going to go through all that with the whole social bonding. So the quick way is to just have her have her run into him at the bar and give him some strange medicine.
Easy. Quick and easy.
Yes, exactly. But they go to the palace because they got to steal some treasure, take down
They are
Kamoshida.
they are the Phantom Thieves.
Exactly.
So they gotta steal something, live up to their name.
And first, that requires a key,
Yeah,
which
that also requires code names.
yeah, oh yeah, code names. Uh, Ryuji, Skull, On, Panther, and of course Joker gets his at the end.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
Morgana they just call Mona. Uh, who doesn't
there you
like it
have
at
it.
first because Ryuji said it, and then An's like, I think it's cute. He's like, all right, I'm
I
down with
love
it.
it. That's a great name.
um, but yeah, they need to get the key to get past the trap room. Uh, which also they they have to blaze through a lot in it because like they're narrowing it down. Like they find the first armor unit and basically get it, but like there's like three of them, and you have to guess which one's the real one, and they're on like different rooms and floors and stuff. But they're not gonna go through all that. They're just gonna be like, let's just go beat the one armored who transforms into the pixie. Which here they're showing negotiation, which is a game element. Like you can claim personas through negotiation. Um, they simplify the negotiation here, and they're like, he's just like,
I'd say so.
wasn't much negotiating here. He just said a
She,
line, and she's like, oh, that makes me feel, and like
yeah,
because when they're
feels
shadows,
betrayed.
they don't know their like real self. That's why she goes through that whole, oh, I remember now and stuff like that. Like, so she's like, I am Pixie. It's like everyone knows if they play the game, you're Pixie. It's like you're pretty simple. That's basically what leads to him getting the Joker name too. Is that unlike anybody else, he can actually have any persona he wants through the power of
which
the wild card.
which we do see that.
Um, yeah, because like after they get that, they go to the treasure room. Of course, Kamoshida shows up,
Showdown.
and he transforms into a weird monster. Which I have to say, the animation for the monster was kind of weird.
It was kind of wonky. If it looked like
It
I
was
don't know,
like
maybe
like a
the monster.
CG mixed in with
Yeah,
all the non-CG stuff. I guess like it was just kind of
I will
weird.
say it was creepy looking and just ugly. Like the monster itself was ugly. I was like, God damn,
Yeah, dude, he's like,
you look gross.
because he's gross. And his desires twisted him. And of course, they have to do the plan of like, hey, Ryuji, you can go steal the treasure while we distract him. When I played, it was Morgana for me that went and stole the treasure because you get to choose like who gets to go steal it.
Okay.
So in this one, they went with Ryuji. Uh, well, you as Joker can't do it because you're the main character, so you have to be in the fight. Uh,
Right. That would make sense.
so, but you could choose one of the other three to go do it.
Yeah.
So Ryuji does that, and they inflict some damage, but he drinks out of his chalice. I'm gonna say drinks, even though he's eating like body parts.
Yeah, and he's like licking it. Like,
Yeah,
God, why you gotta be so weird, dude?
that's
Like,
how
come
he
on,
heals up, and that's when the gun comes into play, and he just shoots and breaks the chalice. Pretty simple.
get rid of that.
Get rid of that, and then they get put down, and that's where the Velvet Room comes back into play, where he goes to meet Igor.
Ooh, he gets a new toy.
Yeah, the execution. Um, there's like multiple things you can do there. Um, one is you can sacrifice one to level up another, or what he did in this case was you take both of them, Pixie and Arson, you execute them basically. It's weird. In Persona 5, it's weird because they just literally like execute, and then they bond together and form a new persona. So his was just
Right.
a simple transformation because he only had two personas. Where like you can do up to like four personas combined together. Um,
Damn. I will say Arson looked cooler than his new persona, but
yeah, I mean I agree. I don't
he
I
was
don't use
cool.
that new persona like I always get every persona like I collect them all, but I don't use them all. So like that's like one of them like I never cared to use. But you use them for a little bit to level them up because when they're combined, like their skills from the other goes on to the next one, so you can actually like carry on some skills and make them better.
That
Um,
makes sense.
Granted, early game doesn't matter too much because a lot of the early game skills suck, so you're not using them to move their skills onto bigger ones, but you can use like littler ones that have good skills to pass on. Um, but by using that and having Ryuji steal the crown, they were able to beat him. So,
Woo!
and now they have to have him admit to his crimes.
Yeah, they pretty much. Thankfully, he didn't die,
Yes, that would have
which
been.
was a possibility, but he had a mental breakdown. He's like, I'm a shit person. Yes, you are. He admitted to all his messed up stuff. I mean, he even threatened to kill himself to repay for his sins. But, you know,
Seppuku.
commit that Sudoku.
Um,
But he was arrested, right?
yeah, well,
Okay.
yeah. Shiho wakes up too, so we get some good news there.
Hey! Thankfully.
Uh, Joker gets his name, and of course, Shojiro finds out about Morgana, and he's fine with having a cat, because he's a cool dude. He's like, you know what, you got a cat, you found it? Sure, go ahead, keep it. I don't care.
And that was the creation of the Phantom Thieves.
Exactly. The end is a preview of the full group, so you get to see
Yeah.
everyone that's there, and then they show a painting. That painting represents who's next in the story. Um, I can say it's Yosuke. You don't know who's Yosuke. It could be any one of those group members.
Yeah, the
Yeah, so
painting.
the
I was like,
thing.
interesting painting, I guess.
It's one of the big premise of the next part that we'll be getting next episode.
Hey, that
Um,
does it.
yeah, that does it for the episode. Jumping the scores.
Sure. I'll give it a 7.5. It's pretty straightforward. It was pretty felt pretty quick. It was like we're the Phantom Thieves now. We're gonna go in. We're gonna fight. We're gonna take his shit. He's gonna become good. Confess his sins. Level beat. Boss one down. And I mean that's pretty much it.
It's
I
just
mean, we do learn some things like that you can have multiple personas, or at least Joker can.
yes, Joker
You
can.
can combine them in a way by killing the first two. But yeah, it was enjoyable.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 7. Again, yeah, like you said, it was pretty straightforward, enjoyable, but there were some like I felt like the animation for Kamoshida was kind of weird,
That was a bit weird. I'll agree.
especially compared to like all the other shadows and stuff. Like I don't know why they changed his animation so differently from the others. I don't know because of just the scale of the size of him or what. Um, there was a few like I think pacing issues kind of throughout the episode. Like especially it just kind of got weird like the way they I think I don't know how I feel about the Takumi introduction. Like is it weird or not weird? Uh, at least from my point of view from the game side.
It
And
did.
they
That's
just
the doctor woman, right?
yeah.
It did kind of just seem like, here you go, bye. And I was like, okay. At least from what I'm like, all right.
Because she runs the clinic in town. So, uh, but yeah, and then like some of it just felt it was just I don't know. I guess I understand because coming from like the game to the anime, obviously they're gonna have to rush a lot of stuff because it's a long game. They can't show everything. So at times it just felt a little rushed for certain things, especially getting the key and stuff like that. But they have a lot of palaces to get through.
Right. I
Uh,
agree.
but that does it for our review.
Spiel time.
As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below, let us know what you thought of the episode. We didn't like, anything like that. Again, no spoilers for the anime viewers only. And we stream over at twitch.tv. Links are in the description below. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.